Alright, welcome everyone. Mimi Kami-sama, and I'm here with my dad, and we're playing Simpsons Hit and Run for Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, fathers everywhere. But now we're here with the Simpsons. Don't get stoned. Oh, Japanese version?
That's what that's like, I don't think that's Japanese, but it's I don't know, it's alien.
I don't know.
Well, I took Japanese, and like, you see how you could think that's knee, but what would be...
But it could have been a Japanese camera, see, that's why
Toshiba! Oh. That's what I guess happened.
Because, you know, Homer was popular in Japan, as I recall. Wasn't there a character based on his look?
Sparkle! So yeah, if you guys have never played this game, this is pretty much a PG version of, I would say, Grand Theft Auto. Except for,
Yeah, I don't think you can see many strippers.
I was gonna say, there's no hooker killing, but yeah, you get to hit people and escape from the cops and whatnot. Oh, no! Ah! 90s control, well, I guess...
Jump, girl, jump!
2000s control.
Ah!
How would you compare video games from when you first played video games to this kind of video game to how they are now, Dad?
Listen, darling, when I was young, there were no such thing as video games. But when your mother and I were in our mid-20s, I guess, Pong came out. That was all the rage.
So yeah, that was around my age.
Sit there for hours and watch a dot go back and forth. And we loved it.
I played me some
It
Pong.
was the very first game.
What was the first game that blew your mind?
I enjoyed The Hobbit on the GameCube very much. It's actually one of the games I've actually finished. The point I was going to make is the type of games I like even now are story-oriented games that carry through with a character. The Hobbit was one of those that you played through the story, and the games that I'm playing most now that I enjoy the most right now are various Assassin's Creed. Because they're great movies, they're great quality graphics, they've got good sound, but you get different missions of different complexities throughout the whole thing. You can grow into it, and I just learned to love playing. And your mother says I play too much.
You're retired.
I'll be there until 4 or 5 in the morning playing by myself. So maybe she's right. I don't know.
So what was your favorite Simpsons episode? Oh, there it is. I didn't even see it.
My favorite episode was the one where they became 3D. And then he became live. It's about 15 years ago, I guess.
I remember, what was it, The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, where, like, they went into the third dimension or whatever?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That scared me.
It's a really bad day.
Oh, I forgot my mission.
Ah, party. But, my favorite episode was when Lisa met Paul McCartney and became a vegetarian.
I get frustrated sometimes too when I'm playing Assassin's Creed, and I'm driving my cart somewhere in the middle of London in the Assassin's Creed syndicate, and I'll be driving along and enemies will be coming up firing at me, and all of a sudden they'll kick me out of the cart, and I don't want to be out of the cart. I'm trying to take it back to my hideout so I can make the money off it, but for some reason I get kicked out. It drives me nuts. So that's just something you got to get used to when you're playing video games, I guess.
Yeah, the frustrations, it's real. All the feels are real.
But then I guess that's kind of what makes it an exciting game.
Well,
It's frustrating, and you keep trying to beat it, and you do eventually.
I remember, one of the first video games we played together was Spyro. And we played it because I was sick that Christmas, and we just got it and we just started playing it. I remember it was awesome. It was like one of the best graphics I saw at the time.
Yeah, it was it's still a good game to play.
I started playing it, I'm on like World 3 or 4 or something like that, but I'm trying to do it to 100% because I think we completed the games. But
We completed one, but we had like 4 Spyro games.
Yeah, like I think we completed the first. We completed, I think, the first 3, but the 4th one is kind of when it kind of died out for us. But we played the games, but I don't think we ever 100% got everything. I think we tried to, but we never got
The only
everything.
thing we got 100% on was
Drive to the Simpsons house when I'm right next door.
The Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
I know
The
we
Hobbit
also
was the only game that you and I
thoroughly enjoyed.
finished last.
No.
With 100%.
We for the first like 1 through 4 Harry Potters or 1 through 3 Harry Potters, I think we completed those 2.
Now I've got my PlayStation 2. I got my PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4.
So many
I mentioned
plays.
my Wii U, my GameCube. Yes, we have all the old ones. Unfortunately, the Ataris, Nintendos, I gave to Michael, so he has all those.
Well, that's still in the family.
That was easy.
And we've got all our Sega games. We got game consoles out the back end.
Now, when I was little, I was born into a family that already had games, but I remember playing, what was it? Sonic was a game we had. I'm trying to think of all the games we had. We had Rampage.
That was part of the Sega. The Sonic was part of the Sega games.
We had Duck Hunt.
Yep.
Road Rage or Road Rash or whatever. What was
Rage and Road Rash.
We had that motorcycle game I loved. I think that's what the...
That's why I kept all the old games, because they're still good. You know, like the PS2, we used to have some great water ski and jet ski games, racing around.
Oh, I thought that was on our Dreamcast.
I have no
I don't think so. I'll have to look.
Yeah.
They're all here in the room somewhere.
I remember even Pawpaw had games. She had that
Oh, yeah.
Frogger game.
Well, she had that game because we gave it to her.
Oh, I didn't know that was your guys' old.
Yeah, that was our old system.
my
The
God.
old Atari system. We put it there for you and Armin to play with when
We went over.
you went over to see.
Now, I've watched The Simpsons. I have never seen Homer take this way to work at all.
No.
Where
Well,
are
don't you, in one of them,
Whoa.
I remember that Homer had to go to work and he drove his car, and the parking lot was right next door to their house. Except that's where Flanders used to live. But I don't understand. But you know, there was one episode that the parking lot was right there, so he drove all the way to work. And he parked his parking spot just across the wall from his house,
So,
and he still didn't walk.
did you know, Dad, that every single
Oh no!
every single time you have a shot of the power plant, a crow goes off?
A crow goes off.
Yeah, it like when it shows a picture of it from far away, a crow will caw in the background,
Take that.
like ominously. Ah! No. Oh. Oh well then, maybe I shouldn't have touched that.
That looks like it might have been a member of Homer's family.
I'm out. Oh, what is this? Do I have a pet cage in my office?
That looked like an aquarium or chickens or
that?
something. I don't know.
Stupid like a fox.
Stupid like a fox? What?
You're gonna do it here.
Anyone likes
Yes.
these things.
Caw. Now nobody gets any refreshing buzz drinks. You can't be buzzed at work. All right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that, and I
I
hope.
hope you enjoyed our artful banter.
And maybe we'll have my dad on the show again sometime.
Well, thank you for coming by. I love you, baby.
Love you too, Daddy. Happy Father's Day.